ויאמר אדוני אל משה לצל פרעה.
Long were the nights in the land of sorrow, under the shadow of Pharaoh's throne. Chains in the dust of forgotten stories, children crying for a promised home. The river carried the tears of a nation, fields heard the whisper of silent pain. Yet in the darkness the God of the fathers was preparing freedom again. Through the desert wind a voice was calling, through the burning flame a promise came. He who spoke to Abraham and Isaac would not forget his holy name. Let my people go, let the rivers of freedom flow, from the desert to the sea. Adonai has set us free. Let my people go, let the sound of joy now grow. Lift your hands and sing, for the Lord is King. Moses stood before the throne of power, dust on his feet and fire in his soul. Not by the strength of armies rising, but by the word that makes men whole.
The tyrant laughed at the voice of heaven, walls of pride around his crown. Yet every plague was a thunder speaking, every idol falling down. Hey, 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 hey!
Through the darkness light was breaking, through the silence heaven spoke. Every chain of fear was shaking, every prison door would open. Let my people go, let the rivers of freedom flow, from the desert to the sea. Adonai has set us free. Let my people go, let the sound of joy now grow. Lift your hands and sing, for the Lord is King. Oh! He remembers every promise, he restores the broken song. Generation after generation, he has been our strength so strong. Let my people go, let the rivers of freedom flow. All the nations hear the sound, freedom rising all around. Let my people go, let the song of heaven grow. Hands and hearts now sing, Adonai is King. Soft melody voice reading Torah, Vayishma Elohim et nakatam, Vayizkor Elohim et brito. From the dust of forgotten cities rose a cry into the night. From the fields of silent suffering rose a prayer for holy life. Every tear was known in heaven, every sigh was heard above, for the God of ancient promise never stops his work of love. Even when the night seems endless, even when the road is long, there is hope beyond the darkness. There is freedom in his song. We will sing the song of freedom. We will dance beneath the sky. For the God who heard our crying is the God who hears our cry. We will sing the song of freedom, hands lifted high above. For the Lord who breaks the chains is the Lord of endless love. Through the storm of human kingdoms, through the pride of earthly kings, still the voice of heaven whispers hope that resurrection brings. No oppression lasts forever, no injustice stands for long. When the breath of God is moving, even weak hearts become strong. In the wilderness he leads us, in the night his fire burns. Every step along the journey is a lesson that we learn. We will sing the song of freedom. We will dance beneath the sky. For the God who heard our crying is the God who hears our cry. We will sing the song of freedom, hands lifted high above. For the Lord who breaks the chains is the Lord of endless love. Generation to generation, tell the story once again of the God who walks beside us through the desert and the rain. We will sing the song of freedom. Let the celebration rise. Every nation hear the story of the God who never lies. We will sing the song of freedom. Let the tambourines resound. For the Lord who brings salvation is forever faithful found. The night was quiet in the land of promise, a whisper moving through every home. Candles were glowing in humble dwellings, waiting for freedom long foretold.
Bread without yeast on the simple table, stories remembered from years before. Every heart knew that the God of Israel was opening a sacred door.
Through every doorway hope was rising, through every prayer the promise grew.
The God who walked with ancient fathers was now revealing something new.
This is the night of Passover, the night of mercy and grace. The blood upon every doorway, the light upon every face. This is the night of Passover, the promise finally near. The God of Abraham is faithful, his voice is strong and clear.
Children listening to ancient stories, fathers remembering words divine,
Mothers singing the songs of freedom, waiting for heaven's sign.
the wind outside held holy mystery, the stars above began to shine. Every heartbeat felt the moment, God was moving through all time.
Every promise ever spoken, every covenant ever made,
Was alive in that sacred moment where fear and hope both
remember this night forever. Tell every generation,
The Lord who breaks the darkness brings holy liberation.
this is the night of Passover, the night the chains would fall. The God of heaven remembered the cry that reached his hall. This is the night of Passover, the night the chains would fall. The God of heaven remembered the cry that reached his hall.
The desert wind carried the whispers of soldiers rising in the night. Behind them thundered Pharaoh's chariots, ahead the sea, an endless fright. Children trembling beside their mothers, warriors silent beside the sand. Yet in the stillness Moses lifted his staff within his trembling hand.
Then the wind of God started moving across the waters, dark and wide. The sea itself began dividing as heaven opened up the
The sea opens before us, the path appears in light. The God of Israel fights for us. He turns our fear to might. The sea opens before us, the waters stand aside. The Lord of heaven leads his people across the mighty tide. Walls of water standing silent, moonlight dancing on the foam. Every step upon the seabed led them closer toward their home. Behind them thunder still was rising, but heaven held the raging sea. For the God who called their fathers was writing his story.
upon the sand were moving. Hearts were lighter than the wind. Songs of joy filled every valley, where the sea had once been pinned. From the elders to the children, every voice began to rise for the God who brought salvation was before their eyes. Sing of the God of wonders, sing of the God of might. He turns the sea to pathway, he turns the door to
The desert sky was white and endless, stars like diamonds burning bright. Children gathered close together, waiting through the silent night. The journey stretched beyond their vision, miles of sand and unknown land. Yet every step the people traveled was guided by a faithful hand. The wind was cool across the valley, whispering through ancient stone. But in the distance something glowing proved they were not alone. For through the night a fire was rising, bright against the darkened sky. The living God was leading Israel with his presence burning high. When the road is long and weary, when the heart is filled with fear, the God who walked with ancient fathers still walks beside us here. Fire by night, light in the darkness, guiding our steps through the sand. Fire by night, hope in the wilderness, led by the Lord's mighty hand. Fire by night, shining before us, brighter than stars above. The God who walks beside us leads his people in love. Through the valleys and the mountains, through the silence of the plain, every traveler felt the wonder of a holy guiding flame.
The elders told the ancient stories of the covenant divine, and every generation listened, knowing God was near in time.
Children pointed to the heavens, eyes reflecting sacred light. For the pillar burned like glory through the quiet desert night.
And the hearts of tired wanderers found new strength along the way. For the God who formed the universe was leading them each day.
spoken is the promise we will heed.
Soft male voice reading Torah. וישמע אלוהים את נקתם, ויזכור אלוהים את בריתו.
From the dust of forgotten cities rose a cry into the night. From the fields of silent suffering rose a prayer for holy light. Every tear was known in heaven, every sigh was heard above. For the God of ancient promise never stops his work of love. Even when the night seems endless, even when the road is long, there is hope beyond the darkness, there is freedom in his song. We will sing the song of freedom, we will dance beneath the sky, for the God who heard our crying is the God who hears our cry.
Through the storm of human kingdoms, through the pride of earthly kings, still the voice of heaven whispers hope that resurrection brings. No oppression lasts forever, no injustice stands for long. When the breath of God is moving, even weak hearts become strong. In the wilderness he leads us, in the night his fire burns. Every step along the journey is a lesson that we learn. We will sing the song of freedom, we will dance beneath the sky, for the God who heard our crying is the God who hears our cry. Tell the story once again of the God who walks beside us through the desert. never lies. We will sing the song of freedom. Let the tambourines resound. For the Lord who brings salvation is forever faithful
Across the shore the sun was rising, golden light upon the sea. Behind them lay the broken empire, before them endless liberty. The Miriam lifted her tambourine, joy like fire within her hand, and all the women joined the rhythm, dancing freely in the sand. Every step became a story, every song became a flame, for the God who split the waters had glorified His name. Dance, Miriam, dance, let the tambourines ring. The Lord has won the victory, let every nation sing. Dance, Miriam, dance, let the rhythm rise. The God who leads His people is mighty and is wise. Feet upon the sand were moving. Hearts were lighter than the wind. Songs of joy filled every valley, where the sea had once been pinned. From the elders to the children, every voice began to rise, for the God who brought salvation was before their eyes. Dance, Miriam, dance, let the tambourines ring. The Lord has won the victory, let every nation sing. Dance, Miriam, dance, let the rhythm rise. The God who leads His people is mighty and is wise. Sing of the God of wonders, sing of the God of might. He turns the sea to pathway, He turns the dark to light. Sing of the God of wonders, sing of the God of might. He turns the sea to pathway, He turns the dark to light.
The night was quiet in the land of promise, a whisper moving through every home. Candles were glowing in humble dwellings, waiting for freedom long foretold.
Bread without yeast on the simple table, stories remembered from years before. Every heart knew that the God of Israel was opening a sacred door.
Through every doorway hope was rising, through every prayer the promise grew. The God who walked with ancient fathers was now revealing something new. This is the night of Passover, the night of mercy and grace. The blood upon every doorway, the light upon every face. This is the night of Passover, the promise finally near. The God of Abraham is faithful, His voice is strong and clear.
Children listening to ancient stories, fathers remembering words divine, mothers singing the songs of freedom, waiting for heaven's sign.
The voice is strong and clear.
Remember this night forever, tell every generation, the Lord who breaks the darkness brings holy liberation.
This is the night of Passover, the night the chains would fall. The God of heaven remembered the cry that reached his heart.
touch the desert, golden warmth across the sand. People waking from their tents, stretching tired hearts and hands.
The road had been goes long and heavy, voices weary from the way. Yet the God who brought them freedom still was near with them that day.
Children wandered through the campsite, laughing softly in the breeze. Then they noticed something shining,
Scattered gently through the leaves, tiny flakes upon the ground, like a gift from heaven's door.
every family gathered round, wondering what the Lord
Had for them all. Through the desert, God was teaching
through the hunger, hearts would learn.
that the Lord who gives us freedom
Gives the bread for which we earn.
bread from heaven falling down, mercy scattered on the ground,
Morning grace for every soul, daily love that makes us whole.
heaven shining bright,
Gift of God and morning light, every hand to see the sign of the love that is divine. Every family filled their baskets, every child began to sing. For the God who split the waters was providing everything.
through the desert they were learning, trust was stronger than their fear. Every sunrise brought provision, every promise drawing near.
The elders told the younger children, gather only what you need. For the God who feeds his people knows the hunger hearts will feel.
And the camp was filled with laughter as the morning songs were read.
Morning sunlight touched the desert, golden warmth across the sand. People waking from their tents, stretching tired hearts and hands.
Morning sunlight touched the desert. Morning sunlight touched the desert.
Morning sunlight touched the desert. Morning sunlight touched the desert.
Morning sunlight touched the desert.
Morning sunlight touched the desert.
Morning sunlight touched the desert.
Morning sunlight touched the desert.
Morning sunlight touched the desert.
Morning sunlight touched the desert.
Morning sunlight touched the desert.
Morning sunlight touched the desert.
Touched the desert.
Morning sunlight touched the desert. Morning sunlight touched the desert. Morning sunlight touched the desert. Morning sunlight touched the desert. Morning sunlight touched the desert.
Sunlight touched the desert.
Morning sunlight touched the desert. Morning sunlight touched the desert.
Morning sunlight touched the desert.
Morning sunlight touched the desert.
לבוי סורי לי ממלשת כוחנים וגוי
At the foot of the mountain standing, people gathered far and wide. Clouds of thunder rolled above them, sacred fire burning high. Every heart was filled with wonder, every voice was hushed with awe. For the God who brought them freedom now revealed His holy law. The earth trembled with His presence, lightning danced across the sky. Yet the people stood in silence, for the Lord of hosts was nigh. From the fire His voice was speaking, words of life for every soul. A covenant for generations, written deep within
faithful path to stay.
From the elders to the children,
Every heart will testify
of the day the Lord of glory came upon the mountain high. Across the sands the people travel, miles of wind and sky and stone. Every step a quiet promise that the Lord would lead them home. The road was long beyond imagining, mountains far beyond their sight. Yet the God who split the water still was leading day and night. Tents were rising with the sunrise, fires fading with the dawn. Children laughing in the morning as the caravan moved on. Through the valleys and the ridges, songs began to fill the air. For the God who brought them freedom still was guiding everywhere. Step by step along the journey, hope was rising like the sun. For the God who walked before them had already victory won. We are walking through the desert, yet our hearts are full of song. For the God who leads his people has been faithful all along. We are walking through the desert, but the promise shines ahead. For the Lord who split the ocean gives his people daily bread. Through the storms and through the silence, through the heat of blazing days, every mile became a lesson, every trial shaped their praise. Elders spoke beside the campfire, stories from the ancient past of the God who made a covenant that forevermore would last. Young ones listen with amazement, eyes reflecting desert flame, as they learn the ancient story of the power of his name. For the God who formed the heavens was the God who walked their way, turning wonder into purpose, turning night to shining day.
promise He will stay. Every step along the pathway shows His love along the way. We are walking through the desert, yet our hearts are full of song. For the God who leads His people has been faithful all along. We are walking through the desert, but the promise shines ahead. For the Lord who split the ocean
Gives His people daily bread.
When the road ahead seemed endless and the mountains blocked their sight, still the people kept on moving, guided by the holy light. Through the dust of ancient pathways, through the winds of desert plains, walked the God of their forefathers, breaking every fear and chain. Every tribe and every family moved together step by step, for the God who split the ocean was the promise they had kept. Through the valleys rose their singing, through the hills their voices rang, for the Lord who led their fathers still was leading as they sang. When the night is dark before us and the future seems unknown, there is one who walks before us, leading every heart back home. The Lord goes before us, lighting every road. The God of ancient glory carries every load. The Lord goes before us, faithful, strong, and true. The God who formed creation walks the path with you. Kingdoms crumble, empires fade like desert sand, but the God who leads His people holds the future in His hand. Every promise stands forever, every word remains secure, for the God who spoke at Sinai is eternal and is pure. From the valleys to the mountains, from the rivers to the sea, every generation echoes songs of sacred victory. For the God who split the water still is mighty, still is near.